What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up, Sugar? I see you in here. Uh, give y'all a minute to get up in here, man. Not gonna, not gonna rap too long, but just gonna talk my little ish and then go ahead and get up out of here. Hope everybody's feeling all right tonight. Be sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel too if you're not a member. Shout out to the whole Lions Den basketball and boxing communities. We're going to be talking about a little bit of both right now. I want to give a shout out to a couple of the brothers that I've seen. Before I start this discussion, I want to give a shout out to 78 Sports TV, head honcho of the Lions Den basketball boxing community. Sorry about that. The general, and also want to give a shout out to the brother Town Biz too, and everybody else that covers boxing within the LDBC. Also want to give a shout out to Casino for Life and Ticket TV too as well. All right, let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of everything. Anthony Joshua KOs Francis Nganu in a non-championship fight, heavyweight bout, and there were a lot of questions coming in. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. I picked Francis Ngannou to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I've had a lot of faith in Joshua in the past and everything, but I just felt like after he took the L's that he's taken over the past few fights or whatnot, I was just wondering how he was gonna regain supremacy next to Fury, because they still have Fury as the top heavyweight, and then followed by Usyk. He came in, man, and pretty much wiped the floor with Ngannou. He looked real crisp, Anthony Joshua. He imposed his will and just flat out just dominated. In the first, he hit him with a shot. Just came with that right hand, and then he laid him out again 2 times in the second round, and then by that second knockout, Francis Ngannou was pretty much finished. Now the big question is should Francis Ngannou, should he continue fighting? Because now people are wanting to put to rest about if MMA can actually compete with boxing and vice versa. Because we also got to understand that we got to realize that when it comes to MMA, there have been boxers that have tried to cross over, and right now you're seeing it too with Clarissa Shields. She's in MMA. I think that Ngannou, this is just my personal opinion, I think he should continue fighting, because although Joshua has taken some L's, Anthony Joshua is still a supremely gifted talent. Okay, he's just his mentality is starting to grow that killer instinct. Now, there's some people there that the knock on Joshua is that, hey, he didn't fight Wilder. He hasn't fought some of the top elites. I mean, he did fight Usyk, but everybody wanted Joshua to fight Wilder. That's who everybody wanted to see Joshua fight. But I'm not gonna take anything away from Joshua. He did win. What's up with it, Ron? I see you in the building, bro. He did win. Okay, I'm not gonna take anything away from Francis Ngannou. I mean, from Anthony Joshua. But I do feel like Francis Ngannou, he just needs to get a couple more fights up under his belt. But that's kind of hard to say because Francis Ngannou is almost 38 years old. He's 37 right now. And, to start that late, it's really tough. Okay. Much longer than that. And so I don't expect Francis Ngannou to get any better than pretty much what he is. Does he have another level that he could possibly go to? Yeah, challenge Fury, and a guy like Usyk. I don't know if he could contend with a guy like a Usyk, man. But he's 0-2 right now. He's 0-2 right now in the boxing world. And see, these guys think that they could just come over there and they could compete. Now, I give Ngannou this. In my opinion, I felt like he had a chance. He had a big chance to win in that Fury fight. Okay, it wasn't like Fury wiped the floor with him or anything like that because he put Fury on his ass. Okay, whether people want to believe it or not, he put Fury on his ass. Okay, and a lot of people felt like he got robbed. Okay, but I think Ngannou, I give Ngannou props, and I give these guys props. It's just what I talked about yesterday. All right, look, man, he might have lost, he might have took an L, but he stepped up in there like a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like whether he was 37, whether he was 47, whatever, he still stepped up in there. Okay. And a lot of people are getting sick of guys not fighting. Listen, this is really opening up, boxing. Okay, was it the fight that we wanted to see? No. Was it a second round knockout? Yes, it was. But Tyson used to do the same thing, but he was more vicious with it. You said, but Fury beats Josh. So they haven't fought yet. Your Fury is number one. Put some respect on Fury's name. Okay, yeah, I'll put respect on a guy that always seems to find some way to ease his way out of the fight. I'll put respect on a guy that has multiple allegations of him cheating. Yeah, right. You damn Skippy, yeah, man. I am not gonna put no fucking respect on that guy at all. I lost a lot of respect for Fury, and at one time, actually before going into the Wilder fight, I tried to get a guy a chance, especially when he had fought Klitschko. But even then, some people didn't really respect the fact that he fought Klitschko because Klitschko was a shell. He pretty much was a shell of himself. That wasn't the same Vladimir Klitschko. And yes, he did fight Klitschko before you sit up here and try to argue me down. Okay? And Fury can't beat Usyk. I could put my money on that. Now I ain't gonna put $600K like Drake did. Shout out to Town Biz, Sports and Entertainment. Go sub to his channel. He was the one letting me know that Drake had put 600K, and he put 600K on Francis Ngannou. 600K, shit. And then Ryan gonna talk about something. Oh yeah, that's not a lot of money to Drake. Shit, that's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of money. But I think y'all hit the like button when y'all come in here. All right, y'all hit the like button. I think that Francis Ngannou should stay in the fight game. I think he has a lot to offer. I don't know how long he would have. I mean, like I said, he's 37 years old. He probably got maybe a good 2 to 3 years left. You know what I'm saying, right? He could be a good in shape 40 and everything, but you got to think if he fights somebody young like a Joshua, or even younger or whatever, they're liable to be much faster and hit much harder. Yeah, he probably will. But 600K, shit, man, that's a little bit over a half a mil. That's a little bit over a half a mil. But what do y'all think? Come on, man. I want to get y'all, opinion. Now, Sugar, do you think that they should fight? Do you think that Ngannou should go back to MMA? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I already know what Ron think. Ron like Fury this and Fury that, but when he loses to Usyk, I want to see your reaction. I want to see your face. Do y'all think that Ngannou should stay in boxing or go back to MMA? Because there's a lot of guys that that cross over. James Lights Out Tony, he tried to cross over. It didn't work for him, and people. You said go back. He already lost the OC. Yeah, but I'm talking about just Ngannou. Okay, I'm quiet because I like Fury too. Oh, okay. Well, look. I'm asking about Ngannou. Do you think that Ngannou should stay in boxing, or do you think that because Sugar, I know you know the fight game, and I know you get into martial arts too, and MMA. Do you think that he should stay in boxing, or do you think that he should just go back? I'm talking about Francis Ngannou. He should stay in boxing work. Okay, all right, yeah, I'm with you on that, Sugar, because I'm like this, man. Like you said, nah, he got a bag, move on. But maybe maybe he don't want. Listen, maybe he wants to. He was really serious because I looked at the Club Shay Shay. The Club Shay Shay interview with Nganu, and he says that he wants to stay in boxing. He takes boxing serious. He's really, this isn't something that he just wants to just do it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like a money grab or anything like that. Nah, he really wants to take this craft serious. You say MMA would be good for him. But yeah, but no, Sugar, Nganu came from MMA. You know, he was a champion. He was a champion in the octagon. That was before the first fight tonight. Yeah, well, he got in there. He got in there, man. I give him credit, man. Anybody that gets in there, man, I try to give him credit, man. You know, um, he was able to get out, but the way his leg popped out, man. Um, when he fell, man, that was. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That was a vicious. I didn't think he was gonna lay. I didn't think he was gonna knock him out, though. I thought Nganu was gonna hold up. You know what I'm saying? But Joshua, Joshua shocked me. It's not like, but Joshua, his previous fight had knocked someone who really won. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Francis? Yeah, yeah. Nah, you got a good point. Nah, yeah. Hey, you got a good point. And that's why I'm saying he should go ahead and stay. You know what? And listen, if if I'm in Nganu, I would get on the Jake Paul card. Like, or get on with most valuable promotions. I guarantee you he'll sign him. But either way, man, that guy's gonna get an opportunity, man. Francis Ngannou should stay. And y'all hit the like button when y'all come in. I only have one. I only got one like, man. Come on, man. Show your boy some love, man. I know I ain't got that many people in here, but man, just show your boy some love, all right? Right, but this is the thing, right? Listen, he has the money. The money's not a problem. I think they're doing it for the legacy, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, with the whole LeBron thing and everything, which I'm gonna talk about in a few. At this point, he's just doing it for legacy. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about money or anything like that. He's already pretty much got everything that he needs. You know what I'm saying? And I think he just wants to challenge himself. I don't see anything wrong with Nganu going out there and daring to, have a positive impact on his legacy. Did he lose tonight? Yeah, but he didn't. He lost to Fury, but one can argue that he actually won that fight. So that was a controversial fight. So really, in essence, really technically, he's like 1-1. You said that's why he went to boxing, man. Yeah, I understand. No, what do you mean? What am I saying? No, what I'm saying it's about legacy. I said money. Money, he's already got that. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, if he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna stay in, because, like I said, he's 37 years old. He's 37 years old. His window is not too much longer. He got maybe a 2 to 3 year window. Why doesn't he? Why not? I mean, he fought Fury. Look, I'll say this, right. I give him like one more fight, but it like I said, it's gonna take him a while because he started so late. He started so late in the game, so that puts him at a great disadvantage, especially with a guy like a guy like Joshua who been training. in the sport since he was a young pup. You say he won't even work 1 meal. I don't mean anything. What that mean? Listen, man, them dudes don't care about the money like that when in comparison to them actually, doing for the love. If he cared about the money, he would have retired. It ain't about money at this point. Yeah. I mean, look, he got an opportunity with Tyson Fury, but it just didn't work out like that. And he got his opportunity with Anthony Joshua. Unfortunately, we saw how that went. But me, myself, personally, I don't think he should give up. I think he should give himself, like, get back in that lab, get another fight in, uh, maybe get you a win or something like that. But I know some people are going to, see, they're going to challenge what I say. They're going to be like, well, what about fighting for a championship? Because if you're fighting, you know what I'm saying, you do want to try to get a championship, get some sort of championship. You want to get a belt, you want to get something, you want to get some sort of hardware, you want to get a medal, you want to get something, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just be fighting just to be fighting. And that's my biggest thing with Nganu. So, but man, nevertheless, man, salute to both of them, man. Nganu, man, he's a professional dude, man. I like the fact that he's a professional dude. Anthony Joshua remained a professional, even though, man, I'm kind of up in the air about Joshua, man. I still think about all the ducking he was doing with Deontay Wilder. Everybody knows he should have fought Deontay Wilder. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Now, another thing, man, I want to talk about, man, is he basically was giving a response to Steven Jackson. How Steven Jackson was saying, hey, don't worry about people trolling you and saying this about you, saying that about you, in so many words. He went on live and pretty much Steven Jackson was telling Shannon Sharpe that people are going to talk about you regardless. And Shannon Sharpe's response to Steven Jackson was basically saying, "Hey, I think he said he made like way more money. I forgot how much money he made, more than he did in football." But he basically was saying, "Man, look, man, I'm doing better right now, playing, doing Club Shay Shay and everything, than what I was when I was playing football." So he was like, "Yeah, if they want to keep on hating." And then he was talking about, the deal with Total Wine and everything like that. And look, we got to be real. We got to be real about something. Look, every time they mention Shannon Sharpe, or they say something about, Club Shay Shay or the Nightcap or something like that, they got to understand they're just making his payday. So all the memes and stuff like that, those silly ass memes that they doing of Shannon Sharpe and stuff, hey, that's just making his payday. And not only that, he got it right. He's right about something. you're pretty much you're giving his name power. So I'm not mad at that. But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this about Shannon Sharpe. I think that him saying Club Shay Shay, I think that started a lot of, because I mean he did kind of bring it on himself just by saying Club Shay Shay. I think that maybe, just in my personal opinion, I think he should change the name, but everybody knows it as Club Shay Shay. Because, just to be honest with you, man, and I know I'm not trying to put Shannon Sharpe in any type of rainbow category or nothing like that, or saying that he's zesty or none of that other stuff. But I mean, come on, man. Like Shay Shay, when I think of Shay Shay, I think of a girl. I'm just being honest with you. I don't think of a guy. I think of a girl. And I think that's why a lot of people, are, amongst the whole, like with the makeup thing and all this other stuff, man. They're trying to put all this, and all the little jokes, that they've been making about him, and like the little skits and stuff, man. I've been tripping out. I've been laughing I've been laughing, but hey, he's still getting money though. You said he's a little weird. Oh, Shannon Sharpe. Well, look, we don't know. Look, if he is our sugar mama, I'll tell you this. If he is, that's pretty much his business. But I find it funny that everybody and their mama is making memes. But if he's smart, I mean, he'll go ahead and he'll capitalize it, man. Matter of fact, to show you how supremely gifted that he could be, if he did talk to one of those guys that was making fun of him or something like that. There was somebody, I think his name was around the association. Shout out to him. I think he was talking about this. He said he shouldn't bring any of those guys on the show that was talking about him and stuff like that. Well, I mean, he was about to bring Mike Epps on the show. Okay, so why not bring one of those other guys on the show? If you bring a guy that was sitting there, doing like the skits and all this other stuff, hey, it would boost you, because it's just like, wow, he's not tripping about it. And then on top of that, that's gonna help him even more. Some people will say that, but then again, you're gonna have some people that are gonna criticize. They're gonna be like, man, how you gonna bring somebody there that was talking about you and saying that you was zesty and all this other stuff? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's only making his payday. And the thing about it is he's still able to go on national TV, still do his segments like nothing happened. As a matter of fact, when they were making fun of him about the makeup and stuff like that, I think they said he was looking like he was about to ready to go, in the casting or something like that. When they said that, man, I was tripping out. But I'll put to you like this: he was laughing about the whole thing, so it just goes to show you that he was having fun with it too. He was laughing when the people were, he was like, look, if y'all like it, he said, I love it. Because I mean, what is he seriously gonna do? The only time he could possibly check one of those dudes is if he see him at an event or something like that, which is which is highly likely. You might catch one of those guys at an event, but then again, a lot of these guys, some of these guys are YouTubers, so you'll never. Maybe you'll see them, maybe you won't. Yeah, he did, man. Hey, sugar, my mom was. She was like, yeah, he looked like he ready for, getting ready to, like they dressed him up, for a casting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I I was looking at Stephen A. Smith's face, man, and I was looking at everybody's face on the set that day, man. Everybody looked like they was trying to hold back laughing laughing at that dude, man. But I mean, God, dog, man, they was roasting his ass, man, for real. Oh my God. Oh man. Nah, but that was crazy. That was crazy. But I think me myself personally, man, I think he should change the name. Shay Shay to me it's just like feminine. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like, if I got a friend and his name is D, you know what I'm saying? They call him DD. I mean, that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It was, man. That was, oh my God, man. I could not stop laughing. You said, and then he was talking slow. So it sounded like, right. Yeah, a transformer. Yeah, yep. I remember that day, and I had pointed it out. I was like, man, Did they do something to this dude, like makeup or something like that? Is he supposed to have that much makeup on, or is there some? At first, I thought it was something wrong with the screen or something. Maybe maybe it's my color or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. Good side, Mike, confident within himself, and really don't let nobody think. And maybe what his grandma used to call him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because now we got, old Shay Shay. Then automatically the people gonna try to put him in some sort of category. Like I've never seen him like that because um, when he was when he was in the NFL, I always knew he was gonna do something outside of football because he had the personality. They used to have this show. It was called Hard Knocks, and on Hard Knocks, they would go in depth to see what was going on behind the scenes, both on the field and off the field. Them playing football and stuff. And you know about it, Sugar, because he played for the Baltimore Ravens. Well, in the locker room, well, not in the locker room, but in like their little room that they had, they had to do certain skits or get up there and perform in front of the team or do a rap or sing or just like a talent night in front of the coaches, in front of the players and stuff. And he would have people rolling. So I kind of knew that he was gonna do something outside of football. And then he went into media. It worked out somewhat okay. People got to understand that he was on CBS for a little bit. He was working doing CBS football on Sundays. Yeah, nobody does. Nobody does, Queen. Yeah. Nobody, man. Don't nobody trust Stephen A. Smith. Nobody trusts that dude. Yeah, because when he was with the CBS the CBS network, I think they were kind of trying to, I guess, talk down on him because of the way that he talked, and he didn't sound like the other guys. I know him and Tony Gonzalez. They had got into it because of they had clashed because of something that went behind the scenes or whatever. So that's when uh, they parted ways. He parted ways with CBS, and then that's when he started being on ESPN every now and again, and then he started being on First Take every now and again and stuff, and then he eventually he ended up going to with Undisputed and everything, and then it went from there. But I always knew something. I knew he was going to do something. I knew he was going to entertain and be on TV or do something. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think like maybe he should just be like, why not just club Shannon? You know what I'm saying? But now people, now it's known. You know what I'm saying? There's pretty much nothing that he could do. I mean, he probably would announce it if he did change it, but now it's been branded. Like when you punch in Club Shay Shay, everything gonna come up. Wearing no drawers. But how do you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that, man. I wasn't even really paying attention to all that, man. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, And I think that's because of the guy, one of the guys that did the little skit or whatever, man. I guess he had, his pants down and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it, like, trying to indicate that he was, sassy. But what you got to understand is that Shannon Sharpe played in the league, man. You know what I'm saying? And he also had hip surgery. Um, he done got hit in his knee and stuff. So of course he's not gonna walk. He's not gonna walk like how the normal person walk. You know what I'm saying? Like when you've had a lot of injuries and stuff, man, that stuff takes a toll on your body. And some people will wonder, like, if you look at the way like Charles Barkley walks and how Shaquille O'Neal walk, uh, like Kenny the Jet Smith, and I think he's naturally knock kneed or something like that. But those guys, they've messed up their knees, they've sprained their ankles. You know what I'm saying? Continuously. You know what I'm saying? They've had other things that have went on with their lower extremities and stuff. When the weather changes and as you get older, you can't. There's certain things that you can't do. And some of the stuff happens to be you walking the way that you walk. You're not gonna walk like the average person. When you're talking about guys that have played 82 plus games plus the playoffs on a nightly on a nightly basis or in a day or whatever, and then on top of that you're talking about practicing, the grind, the travel, and stuff like that, man, that stuff takes a toll on your body. So you're probably not going to walk the same. And then on top of that, when you're above like 6'6" or 6'7", man, and you're heavy like a Shaquille O'Neal or something like that, man, that stuff puts a lot of pressure on your joints. Wow. Damn, man, I really don't even want to know that, man. Really, I don't even want to know that. But let's thank Ryan for telling me for real, because that's something I really didn't want to know. I'm not trying to know that. But yeah, man, you're not gonna walk. You're not gonna walk the same, because I still feel a lot of a lot of the old injuries that I once had and stuff. I feel it when the weather changes, man. You can feel that. You can feel that stuff, man. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, man. Let me go ahead and get to this last subject, man. Now I want to give a shout out to all of these brothers, man, that was on this platform. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the brother Chilltown Hoops, man. Definitely go sub to that brother's channel, man. He definitely knows the game of basketball. He gonna always stand on logic and bring logic to the table. All right. And I also want to give a shout out to the brother Ticket TV, because he had him on the panel. Definitely go sub to Ticket TV's panel, Ticket TV's platform, and then also FYF with Lamont. Definitely go sub to Lamont. He was on there too. Um, Chilltown was, he was talking about some other stuff, but now we were talking about the LeBron allegations that have been coming up. Okay. Um, Look, it's all just right now. It's all just alleged. Okay. All of this stuff is alleged. Um, we know that this is going all the way back to 2013. Okay. The feds, the FBI, they investigated everything, but they didn't have anything on uh, LeBron. Okay. Now the former UFC fighter who came out, he still, I think he came on the PBB podcast, and no, yeah, he came on he'd been on some podcast, but he's still making claims, that LeBron is, still using steroids and whatnot. Uh, but what we don't know, what what people got to understand is the root cause behind all of this and why he's making all of these, these allegations and stuff. Okay, it's been said that his wife or his girl, no, I think it was his girlfriend at the time, was trying to hit on LeBron or something like that, and then of course, they were talking about how Savannah was involved and all this other stuff. Then of course, they're talking about the testing that's going on, and how he's the testing is being manipulated, and he's able to get away with it while everybody else isn't. Even to go so as far as to say that they they don't really test Bron like that, but they test everybody else, and that's why they getting caught up and stuff like that. Look, nobody's gonna really take this really serious, and until two things happen. Okay, the first thing that needs to happen, okay, and some people, for the hardcore LeBron fans out there and stuff, they're gonna feel like, well, LeBron doesn't need to say anything. All he does, he needs to keep his mouth shut and everything, because they've already declared that they haven't found anything on him. But meanwhile, you got Kevin Garnett that is making allegations. He's brought it up several times, saying that he was talking about Balco, in which Balco, they haven't used Balco in I think like 20 years or something like that. And so people are gonna question people people are gonna question why. Hold on, y'all. Somebody trying to honk. People are gonna question why they still bringing this up and everything, but the argument is that Kevin Garnett is saying that, yeah, he's on the new Balco and all this other stuff. But like I tell people, okay, we won't know anything we won't know anything until somebody comes up positive, okay, and until the mainstream media actually picks this up. None of the mainstream media has really picked anything up. Now, that's the first thing. Another thing is like I've said before, and I've talked about it again, and this is probably going to be my last time really talking about this because I really don't. This is such a touchy subject because it's all whether we want to see whether some people want to see LeBron's demise and being that he's older, he's at the end of his career, stuff like that, or whether they just genuinely don't like this guy or whatever. It's still all on speculation. You know what I'm saying? It's still speculation. Okay, so we don't know anything, 100%. That being said, if I'm LeBron, or if I was in his shoes, what I would do is I would put it to a rest right now, and I would do everything I could to clear my name. First and foremost, I would let's talk about legally, because now you have a situation where you have people, that are talking, behind your back and all this other stuff. But we can't really say behind your back because it's all out there. People are talking about it. People are saying something on the internet. Okay, or go holler at KG about it. Those are the only solutions that you can see right now. Other than that, people are still going to continue to talk about it, but the mainstream media, the mainstream until the mainstream media, picks it up and they start talking about it, and they start, it starts surfacing everywhere on some of these major platforms and stuff. Then right now it's just all on allegations, and it's speculation. Now the people are going to talk about they're going to talk about the longevity. They're going to talk about this. They're going to talk about that, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if he's using performance enhancing drugs, or steroids or anything like that, like I said, man, that's his business. And the thing about it too, it's okay. What are we gonna do about it now? The only thing that what are you gonna do? You're gonna take away everything that he's done? No, you can't do that. But what people are gonna look at him as is, okay, if you using it now, then that that must have meant that you must have used it back then. So are people going to respect all of those championships that you have? Are people going to respect all of those MVPs that you have? Are people going to respect everything else? But I've always said this, okay? Steroids and performance enhancing drugs, whatever you want to call it, that's not going to help LeBron put the ball into the basket, okay? That's not gonna help him dribble the ball, do any of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, would it help him enhance some muscles, or uh, increasing a little size or something like that? Yeah, or even with the recovery. But other than that, the steroids isn't gonna make that that guy any much better than what he is. And I've said that before. So people can get mad at me if they want to. I really don't care. But like I said, man, until the mainstream media picks this up, it's all gonna be speculation, and it's gonna be alleged. You know what I'm saying? Because we really don't know. The only thing that is about what the investigation uh, had that investigation that had taken place in 2013. Okay, so man, people want to do things for just to raise the eyebrows and stuff like that. But there are some people that genuinely care about this subject because let's just be honest, man. People don't like dishonesty, and people look at you different when you take stuff, when you put steroids in your body and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? People don't even look at you like the same. They don't look at you with the same honor and the same integrity. You know, so that's my thing on it, man. I want to hear from y'all guys, man. I know there's just a couple people in here. What do y'all think, man? I want to know y'all feelings on this, man, because a lot of people don't really talk about this. They're trying to sweep everything under the rug, but I know there's a couple people that really feel like LeBron is using or has used in the past. And like I said, me, I don't know. We don't know. If he did, he did. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not gonna okay if he used it. I'm not gonna be like, oh wow, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Because if if it worked that great, then he wouldn't have no blemishes on his record, or no blemishes in terms of his, like, him being going to the finals and stuff like that. He would be perfect and stuff, and he would have he would have all these crazy ass awards. He wouldn't be getting swept or anything like that. So if it was meant to for him to have that to where he could get that type of edge, but yet and still he's still showing human quality, and one of those human qualities is unfortunately you losing, you know what I'm saying, or you having to experience failure, then what are we talking about here? Like I said, man, we could continue to speculate. We could continue to try to put this stuff on his helmet, but until then, we haven't said anything. That it hasn't went to it hasn't went to like a Supreme Court, any of that. You said people like him so much that they will use anything to bring him down. Also, I think, yeah, I understand, Sugar. I understand. Because at this point, I'm just like, this is just, allegations. That's why I really don't, if you notice, I really don't talk about it that much. I really don't talk about it that much. Now, if this is going to court, okay, then I'm gonna be on it. But right now, it's just allegations. This guy probably got something. He got something against LeBron or something like that. Like I said, man, his girlfriend tried to holler at LeBron. Some people get jealous of you for a lot of reasons, man. Jealousy is a drug too, man. Jealousy is a drug too, and people gotta understand that. So, I'm getting ready to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. It's been fun chopping it up with you. If you happen to reach this after the live, man, playback game. Go ahead and play it back. Uh, Until then, man, I want to give a shout out once again to the LDBC, the Lions Den, both boxing as well as basketball communities. Uh, Appreciate y'all pulling up with your boy tonight. So then it's straight to the point. Sports and entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.